How's it going, everybody? I want to give you guys a quick little demo on just kind of how I go through a set of blueprints. So I'm looking at the CSUMB Student Union Building, and this is the irrigation plan I'm starting with. So first thing, I'm going to just go over here to the legend and just kind of familiarize myself with what is the symbol and what kind of installation we're going to be doing. So I can see that these circles with triangles and X's are a rotor pop-up. This is going to be a root watering device or a tree bubbler. Looks like this dotted line is going to be drip line Netafim. It's going to be a purple stripe, 16-inch on center, 1.28 gallons per minute by 100 feet. So don't get too confused with this stuff. It can get really complicated. Basically, we're looking at putting in drip line that is going to be 12-inch openings on center. We're going to install the lines at 16 inches on center max, so we don't want any further than 16 inches between the lines. This is going to be a drip controls kit, or otherwise known as a control valve. So it's going to be a 1-inch drip zone control kit, Rainbird. So this is going to be for the drip. And this is going to, what I look like, this looks like it's going to be something a little bit different. So I'll have to look at the details, although it looks like it's the same detail. So we'll see what the difference is between these two. This is just a regular control valve, going to be for probably the Rainbird tree root watering system. Operation indicator. It's going to be a manual flush valve. A swing joint check valve. It's going to be a quick coupler. This is going to be our controller. Brass gate valve. Brass ball valve. Master valve and flow sensor. Looks like we're going to be installing a sub-meter. We won't be installing anything of this, which is the backflow and Y filter. This is going to be our lateral line, non-pressurized, and then this is going to be our pressurized main line. So the difference, you can see the lines are a little bit thicker here for the main line. It's going to have the RW on it. This is going to be a sleeve for our pipe, and then a sleeve for the electrical. And remember, sleeves, they always need to be 2 times the diameter of the pipe going through it. Looks like we have an architect stamp here. It's good to note any updates. So it looks like campus requested changes 2/7/20, and that's the most recent up-to-date plans. Here's the valve call out. This is going to be the station number, the valve size. It's going to be the regulated pressure, hydrozone water use. So this would be medium, or otherwise it would say low or high. It's going to be the total gallons per minute. And it's always good to note the date and make sure that the date correlates. Now here's some other information here that needs to be read. It should be read through as you go through these blueprints. The MWELO needs to be read, so you want to familiarize with all this stuff. First thing I go to is I locate the controller and kind of work out from there. So what I'm going to do is look for the controller, which we know it's that triangle with a C. And sometimes on the screen it can be a little difficult here to locate it, but you kind of got to look around and, oh, there it is. Okay, so 40 station controller. It's going to be installed here. Looks like we have main line coming right through here, and that we'll be able to pick up the wires right here. This is a 2-wire system that is referenced in the notes. So this is all specified material right here. Looks like gate valve and possibly a quick coupler, but you would want to check the legend and double check that. Looks like we have a 2-inch main line running through here. This looks like it's calling out a valve. Probably is right here. And then this is going to be the lateral line going out and the drip tubing. This is a big sleeve right here. You can see this is all sleeved from here all the way to here. So that's very important to note that sleeves. Now it also says, 1-inch for flow sensor cable. That's going to be a 1-inch conduit. Looks like we have a master valve and flow sensor right here, regulation meter, and this is going to be a point of connection for us, so that's where we're going to connect into our water. The main line continues to run here. You need to make sure and keep 3-foot distance. This is all stuff that would be good to note as you go through this. Make sure that you're familiarizing yourself with this project and noting stuff like, hydrants need to have a 3-foot clearance. Looks like there's a few of those. And then this looks like a valve assembly where they have what appears to be some kind of shutoff valve, the irrigation control valve, some kind of drip filter that goes to the lateral line. And this possibly is a quick coupler. Then you have your drip tubing that runs out there. It's going to be a flush valve. So I just kind of like to go around, review the legend, review the plans, familiarize myself with things. This looks like it's going to be a large valve assembly here. And then we have irrigation sprinklers with some tree bubblers. Here's another note: locate spray heads 24 inches from back of paving. Important to make sure we note these sleeves as well. And you want to go around and make sure you familiarize yourself with everything on this plan. But that's basically how we go through an irrigation plan, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.